This Family Life News podcast is made possible by the support of listeners like you.
Welcome back to another edition of Hometown Heroes on Family Life. I'm Mark Webster, and this week's guest is Lisa Lyon, Executive Director of The Relief Zone, a faith-based, multi-faceted childcare program in the Chautaqua County community of Frewsburg, known locally as TRZ. It's been going strong now for over 20 years.
In 2000, a church had merged with another church and left the building empty here, and some parents in the community got together and asked the church that still owned it if we could utilize the facility to run a youth outreach program. A bunch of parents got together, we got a bunch of volunteers, and started a youth outreach program for youth in grades 7 through 12. We had a bunch of donated equipment, foosball, pool tables to engage the kids, and we kind of went from there. It was majority of the time a faith-based program, but not always. We had different organizations and people that would come in and speak to the kids about different things that would engage them.
And now it's 20 years later, and it's really turned into something a little bit bigger.
In 2005, we received a grant from the federal government to get the organization itself set up. We hired staff. I was hired at that point, and we started getting things set up. And in 2006, we started our first before-school program for the elementary school right here in Frewsburg. There was a huge need for that, and so we were able to partner with the Frewsburg Central School District. In 2011, we started with our after-school program, and in the midst of that, we also started a half-day program, full-day program, and includes our summer programming, so when school's not in session, just to kind of meet that wraparound need that parents have. Now, childcare is one of the biggest needs within our country, I would say.
For sure, yeah.
I know in New York State, it's considered a childcare desert, so we're in the process of trying to help families within our community be able to afford childcare and have quality, affordable childcare within their community. We were able to license our childcare programming. We had the state come in 2015 and tell us that because of the number of programs we were running and the number of kids that were involved, that we had to license our program. So we did have to move our programs from our facility to the elementary school. We were able to license the school a lot quicker than we could license our facility here because it is a 200-year-old church building. It was like an $80,000 project to get our facility licensed. And in the process, we had our programs meet over at the elementary school. And then we were able to get this building licensed also in 2018. So a lot has happened in the past 25 years since we started here.
Absolutely. And as a ministry, how are you able to weave in meeting some spiritual needs at the same time?
A lot of that is a lot of character development activities and traits and things that we're doing. One of our staff members actually grew up with our kids program here, attended our youth program, and she has her master's in social work and is working as a counselor at a school. So she does some programming for us in the summer that addresses some of those needs. And then also she incorporated like the fruits of the spirit within that. So to get that in there too. And then also in Frewsburg, with the school district, we partnered with them again, the Impact Club. Primarily, it used to be just in the high schools, but now they have what they call Impact Kids Club that meets in the elementary schools. So we worked with the school district, making that happen in Frewsburg, and we actually meet here at TRZ on Wednesdays for 2nd through 6th graders following the school calendar. We have a teacher, a parent, one of our board members, and a couple students that actually volunteer to run that program. And then our kids that are participating in our after-school program can do that, but then we also have kids from the school that can attend that. And that is a completely faith-based program. So we're really excited to be able to pull that back in and to be able to work with the school district and with Impact to be able to do that. That's a big part of it. And just really as we're looking at our programming and what we're doing, we're thinking about the child as a whole, not just meeting physical needs or educational needs, but just everything, emotional needs and so forth. Kids go through a lot nowadays,
Absolutely.
So trying to help them understand it's okay to feel emotions, it's okay to feel things, but we need to learn how to reset ourselves, self-regulate so that we don't let one thing that happens during the day wreck our whole day. It's like, okay, that happened, feel it, let's get over it, let's move on and try to make the rest of the day better.
You've seen this grow over 20 years now. What's the impact you've seen in the big picture in the Frewsburg community?
Just the connection, knowing that there's a place. We've just seen, as a community, come together. We have a staff member that works with us right now. He was one of our very first kids in 2006. He has been working for us here for several years. To see that kind of come full circle, he sees the value in it and what it meant to him as a kid growing up. I know our mission is that, the Christian values will be so integrated into the fabric of our community that it touches children's entire lives. Seeing that happen and come to fruition, a lot of the businesses, individuals, churches help to support us. And then it's prayer, too. A lot of the churches will be praying for us, a lot of individuals praying for the organization. It's just phenomenal to see a small town come together. And I grew up here, too, so it is really nice to see that.
That's Lisa Lyon, Executive Director of TRZ, the Relief Zone, a faith-based childcare program in Frewsburg, New York. Please join us again next time as we search for your home, your town, your hero. It's Hometown Heroes on Family Life.
Thank you for listening to this Family Life News podcast. If you've been encouraged by what you've heard, please share it with others and click the subscribe button to automatically receive future episodes. Family Life is a listener-supported ministry. Podcasts like this are made possible by your financial partnership. Find out more at familylife.org.